Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clannad. And this... I'll be honest, I'm having a whole lot of fun with this game. But this is exactly where we left off. So let's get this going. And let's get this going. And get this going. And my brain's not working. Let's just let the computer talk for me. Yay! You really are carefree, do you know that? That's a good point. So, where to? Is this a choice? I thought I told you. I'm broke. You're awfully confident of that. You can't be serious. Alright, let's go. With nothing better to do, I decided to follow him. But yeah, this is pretty much right where we left off last episode. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a whole lot of fun playing this game. Now I'm probably gonna keep playing it until I don't find it fun, or two, which is more likely, I finish the game. But I desperately hope that these days get a little bit shorter because I didn't even get through 2 days in the last episode. But for now, let's go on and into the cafeteria. Who? Tsunohara grabs one of the younger students and begins to extorting money for them like a right mob boss. That's just 100 and 200. Oh man, he's gonna get us in so much trouble. I don't. And then what? Alright then. Liar. I glance at the clock at the wall. 20 minutes have passed since 6th period ended. I wonder if she worked up the courage to go. I think of the girl I met during lunch. I feel concerned. Oh, it's a choice. I feel concerned. I can't help but feel concerned. I almost forgot about that. I turn back and leave without warning. Bye. Got someone better to hang around. I hear Tsunohara's voice, but ignore it as I exit the cafeteria. I walk up the stairs until I reach the 3rd floor of the old building. I think this is where most of the clubs met. Then, I see her. Looks like she's really going to go through with it. She's standing there on the opposite side of the hallway. What's she doing? I watched her for a while from a distance. It's like a repeat of our morning encounters. She seems frozen in place. The club room sits before her, its doors closed. It could be bustling inside with its would-be thespians practicing... Thespians? Yeah, thespians practicing their lines for all she knows. The mere thought would surely be enough to give her the same out-of-place feeling she told me about this morning. It would definitely be awkward to join a club this far into the school year, so I can understand her hesitation. I often wonder what it'll be like to happen if she opened that door. Even if she introduced herself as a new member, the others might get confused or shrug her off entirely, seeing as she is a 3rd year. It'd be way easier if she knew just one other person, but I'm sure she's having the same thoughts as I am. I'm pulled from my thoughts by seeing her mouth suddenly move ever so slightly. I can't hear her voice, but I try to read her lips. Did you just say Salisbury steak? Kind of a weird time to think about dinner. Maybe I missed the words or something. Really think I caught everything though. Well, regardless of what she said, she seems to have gained some confidence. Guess that's all that really matters. She grabs the door handle and pulls. Rattle. There we go. Rattle. She spoke. But no actual words follow. Her eyes are fixed straight ahead, looking into the club room. What's in there? What could have her in a daze like that? Damn it. I run over to her side. Then from behind her, I look inside the classroom myself. Oh. A cluttered pile of cardboard boxes. That's all. Although the classroom is supposed to be used for clubs, it seems that like it had become a closet of sorts. Now that I think about it, I do vaguely recall someone mentioning that the drama club had been shut down. I plop my hand down on the girl's head. I don't have anyone to plop my head down, so. Hello, kid. Yeah, sorry. Came up to find you, but didn't want to interrupt once I saw you standing here. No reason? Yes! No reason, really. Yep. So we stay here for a while. Hey, get out of here, stupid fly. We're standing dumbfounded, me behind her with my hand on top of her head. Anyone passing by would probably be weirded out by the whole scene. My name's Tomoya Okazaki from Class D. What about you? Nagisa Furukawa. Alright. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Much too late for introductions at this point, but we exchanged them anyways. This was the fated day that we met. Hmm? So... Don't know. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Alright. Okay, am I just repeating the same lines over and over again? Nice to meet you. Okay, I was really wondering if I just got stuck in a loop there. Can you get home by yourself? Good. Well, eat a Salisbury steak and cheer up. Huh? I have a knack. Yeah. Knack for lip reading. She lost everything she loved at the school. So in the place of all that, she rewarded herself with food as a way to stay motivated and move forward. A pen, though. Really? She got a shot for something a little more highbrow. Don't be late tomorrow. Okay. See you later. Okazaki-san. Goodbye. I return home before the sun sets. I quickly change and leave the house before my father gets back from work. As I get to the dorm and begin my walk down the hall, a horde of giants barrel towards me. Okay. Whoa. I just barely move out of the way as they rush past. They were a bunch of rugby guys. They run straight into their own rooms and slam their doors shut. A lone woman turns the corner and comes tearing down the hallway after them. Who are you? Okay. She stops and stands next to me. She's the resident, dorm mother, and provider of order on the premises, Misai Sagara. Get out of here, stupid fly. Although I don't live in the dorm, it's impossible to not have met her, seeing as I'm here practically every day. Wait, what? No, they really shouldn't. Let's talk to her. You're too easy on them, Misei-san. Obviously. She looks at me with an exhausted expression. Yeah, I mean, they're just dumb jocks who got into the school on their ability to hit other dumb jocks over a leather ball. They won't understand anything unless you beat it into them. Probably. Well, right, but you're also not responsible for a dorm at some fancy all girls school. You have to do what the situation calls for. Alright, okay. They'll just run off again if you do that. Yeah, what should you do? Put them in an arm lock until they shape up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That's where you use technique to trump power, and that's actually a very good point. See, just take their arms like this and twist your body and throw them onto the floor. I don't feel it'd be that easy. Ka-chink! Kind of, yeah. What's up, Peeping Tom? Divine. Misa-san grabs Tsunohara's arm. Divine punishment. Tsunohara does a 180. Misa-san's armbar is locked in tight. Do you promise? Do you swear? Alright. Yep, and devastated enough to get a false confession. Tsunohara is twitching on the floor. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. She walks off sighing. Just after that, another scream. Yeesh, I suddenly feel very bad for this place. And she's a fast learner. I'm pretty sure you admitted to it while screaming out in agony. That's funny. I lie sprawl out on Sarahara's floor reading magazines. Yeah? I don't want to go home. Ah, come on, I like reading them here, though. Why? I don't know. I guess just being near you makes me calm down. That's nice of you, Tsunohara. Oh, by the way, where's my tea? Tea, you make it so good, though. Really? Flip. What? Go reread an old magazine. Look, this one has an unfinished crossword puzzle. Come on, let's try filling it in. I am. Perfect! Then we can compare answers later. I'll praise you for a job well done if you get it all right. Now go get them. Your master. Of what? Quiet down, I can't concentrate. I love this game. Boom. The angry voice comes from outside the door, causes Tsunohara to shrink into himself. See? You'll get another gang beating if you don't keep it down. Sure, I'll get right on that.
縦の1元日から3日までを何と呼ぶか
I don't know. New Year's?
バカかっての
Well, what is the answer then?
3連休
Wait, what? Teacher, we have an idiot on our hands.
ダメだおかしい
That's strange, kid. What's wrong?
答えとマスの数が合わないんだよ絶対間違ってるって
What's wrong is your answer.
やめだやめつまんね
Tsunara tosses the magazine into the corner of his room out of frustration.
なんか面白いことないかね
Something fun we can do? Oh yeah, that thing was pretty interesting, wasn't it?
あれって何よ
What thing? That commotion by the school gates.
はあ、あの友よとかいう女のね
Yeah, that.
ああいう目立ち方は好きじゃないねこんな茶番劇じゃないか
Huh? What do you mean?
女一人で男二人を乗すだって
Yeah?
んなことはありえません
Well, admittedly, it's unlikely, but you were watching, weren't you? You can't deny reality.
あんなのやらせに決まってんじゃないかよつまり相手は桜
A couple of plants, huh?
だからバレないように遠目でしか見えないところでやってんだろ
Interesting.
それに注目を集めるには格好の場所だ
Not too
そ
perfect.
れで実際一部じゃ人気者になってんだろま喧嘩を見慣れていないうちの学校だから通用するせこい作戦だけどさでも残念ここに幾多の戦局を切り抜けてきた百戦錬磨の男がいたんだな
Hey, you're making me blush.
僕のことだよ
Liar.
てめえが知らないだけだ僕は1年の頃は夜の街でストリートファイトを繰り返してたんだぜ
What, like Ryu? Really, man? That's the story you're going with? A street fighter with that scrawny build?
岡崎実力は見た目じゃないその強さだ違うか
Listen to you contradict yourself. You were just telling me how a girl can never possibly fight on her own just because she's a girl.
分かったよじゃあこうしてやる
About what?
明日その女に喧嘩を売ってやる
Oh, that'll be good.
僕が強いのと同時にそいつがやらせだったってこと分からせてやるよ
Okay, well, break a leg. Turn over with the magazine still in my hands.
久々に腕が鳴るぜ
Oh, time to go to bed?
僕そろそろ寝たいんだけど
Yep, time to get to bed. It's already 3 a.m. Jeez. Flip.
止まってくの
I gonna stay over?
じゃあ電気消すよ
Whoa, stop.
え
Huh? I'm not staying over.
あそうじゃあもう寝るから出てってくれる
You don't have to tell me. I toss the magazine and stand up. As I pull the doorknob, I stop and stand there. By the way, have you heard? They say some creepy stuff happens late at night in this dorm.
なんだよ
Never mind.
最後まで言えよ
Okay, good night. I close the door. I hear the moans of agony come streaming from his room, but I ignore them as I leave the dorm. Oh, that's actually perfect. Because if you just tell them something really... I'm looking at it. A distant world. Ooh. It's a dim, dark place. Where could this be? I think I'm inside a room. It's deserted, though. I can see a desk, at least. Someone should be sitting there, but they're not. Oh, my cursor. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can see my cursor. It's black and white. Not a thing here moves. Only time as it passes by unflinchingly. If I were a new life, searching for a place to be born, I think that this world would be the wrong place to choose. I am frightened by it, this world. I have long since come to realize something. This world has already come to an end. Nothing will be born here again, nor will anything die. Even time doesn't exist in this place. Nothing new can come to an end. Life was once born here, but that was all. Once you're shut in this never-ending world, you can't ever escape. Unable to die and unable to be born into a new world. That is the frozen world I now see. I'll just close my eyes and leave this place. That is my thinking anyways. Please, next time I wake up, don't let it be here. Let it be a better, warmer world. Move my eyes. Cut myself off from this world. Just then, I see a momentary flicker of light. Something moved. I don't know what it is, but I'm certain that something's here with me. Had this place not come to an end after all? Or is this just something that's already been living here? Light escapes through a window and reaches the wall in front of me. Something in its shadows is moving. Perhaps I would have seen it if I had been able to move my eyes, but I still don't know its true identity. It's moving slowly. Eventually, the light on the wall returns to its original shape. Then, out of nowhere, a single girl appears before me. I can tell that she is still innocent. Her eyes are transfixed in my direction. Can she see me? She holds out her hand, but it doesn't touch me. Instead, it goes right through. Yes, I haven't been born in this world, so I can't be touched. But in that case, how did this girl notice me? Am I simply visible and that's it? If that is the case, what do I look like then? The girl has pulled back her hand and is now waving to me. Then she leaves. I can't see her anymore. Someone was here in this place. What could she be doing in an already finished world? How does she live? What nourishes her? What, if anything, is letting her stay alive? For some reason, I can't stop thinking about her. Is it because of how different this place is? I'm still frightened. This is not a world to be born into, but a girl lives in it. Is that why? I see this world again. Much of it is a moving place. But from time to time, a girl appears. She and I are unable to communicate our thoughts to one another. So all she does is look at me, and all I can do is look at her back. But I'm certain that I've been longing for this moment. The girl's life is one of solitude. There is no one here aside from her. That much is obvious. Like I said, nothing can be born here, and yet nothing can die. That is the nature of this place. That must be why she's able to look at someone like me, yet never get bored. One day, the girl appears in front of me with her arms full of something. They're pieces, both large and small, of scrap. Items whose uses are unknown, things that could only be described as junk. The girl spends a long time putting the junk together. How much time has passed, anyways? Before I know it, though, a doll stands in front of her, about half her height. She seems proud as she stands up, turning towards me. When I see her face, I finally come to a realization. That body's for me. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm unsure. Should I wish to be born into this world? Has that been my wish? I'm still afraid of this place. A world without life or death. That can never be escaped. This world truly is that closed off. This is where I would come to an end. The girl has her arm outstretched. I stare at her scraped and scratched hand. This world's one source of warmth. At some point, it had become what I sought. Huh. You know what, I'm gonna leave that here. Because quite frankly, that was like a perfect, wonderful ending. So, wow, okay, this is getting deep. What's that mysterious world? Who's the narrator of that world? Who's the girl? What's going on? That's very. This is very interesting. I'm having a whole lot of fun playing this, but oh freaking A! But this is Clannad. I'm having a whole lot of fun playing this. I'll see you guys later.